What a fucking boy! Let's go! Sam Mayer dumps Ty Gibbs and shit. Austin Hill gets collected as collateral, but that was because somebody else spun him. Watch the replay. You'll see what I mean. And then, oh my god. What was gonna be a complete domination from Ty Gibbs turned into Gibbs making one little mistake after a restart. And Sam Mayer saying, nah, man, nah, not this time. Let's go! Let's fucking go! What's up, guys? Me, I'm back from the video. Oh my god, we've got a bunch to talk about. Alright. Watkins Glen Xfinity Series. Holy shit. I still cannot believe that happened, man. Oh my god. If I find out there's a fight after this video is done, I will put it in the comments or whatever the fuck. Bro, let's go. So, let's get into this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. This is fucking entertainment, bro. This is entertaining as hell. So Bowman, Custer, Moffitt, and Retzler, had to start at the rear. Bowman had to replace, his team had to replace a brake rotor. Custer had to fix leak. Custer's team had to fix leak on the car. Speaking of Bowman, his dog Roscoe passed away this week. Rest in peace. Kligerman and Creed make contact early. They're two guys battling for their first wins and battling for playoff position and points. Brendan Poole goes for a spin, has some help from Max McLaughlin, but he gets going again. Connor Mozak, goes for a spin, keeps going. Kyle Busch goes through the grass and the S's. Or the bus stop, whatever the fuck it's called. Jeremy Clements and Chandler Smith go off track, but continued. Clements had a tire go down. Busch pits on lap 11 to clear the grass. Herbst makes contact with Sammy Smith. Blaine Perkins takes his shit to the garage. Herbst ends up reporting issues with the car going out of gear all over the curbs in the bus stop. And then Herbst and Creed make fucking contact. Creed almost puts Herbst in the wall in the final turn, and Ty Gibbs takes the same win. When I say domination from Ty, it's like he's got the pole and just pulled the fuck away all day long. Up until the end. Allgaier second, Mayer third, Barry fourth, Hill fifth, Nemechek sixth, Creed seventh, Herbst eighth, Custer ninth, and Kligerman 10th. By the way, no stage cautions because it's a fucking road course. So we continue. Brett Moffitt reports there's oil on the racetrack. Good on ya, because we get a caution for Ryan Ellis stopped on the racetrack. Some cars had pitted or were already on pit road when the caution came out, so they got to finish their service. Though Chandler Smith was one of them, and he got a penalty for going through too many pit boxes on exit, so ain't that a bitch. And Ellis takes his shit to the garage. He would return later, though. And then the caution gets extended due to tomfoolery, a.k.a. Josh Williams having extensive damage to the front of his car. How? Well, apparently, something with the helmet came off, and as the drivers were all coming to the choose, something from Josh's helmet came off. He was fixing that, and he could not, and he reacted too late, and he got in the back of somebody. Apparently got in the back of Stephen Parsons, although Parsons, you look at the back of his car, it does not look the same as it did to Josh Williams' car. Jesus. Also, Moffitt ended up hitting anyway. Yeah, he has a broken axle, so he goes to the garage. Clements ends up having to go to the garage. Alex Obey gets held a lap for pitting as a wave around car for whatever fucking reason. And then we get back going again. Sammy Smith makes contact with Kaz Gralla. Mayer and Herbst make contact. Then later, Mayer, it looks like, lost a brake hose or an extra brake hose or whatever the fuck, which is then hit by Sammy Smith. Creed and Nemechek make contact. Creed making contact with a lot of people today. Jesus Christ. Gralla goes to the grass in the S's bus stop, whatever the fuck, and hits one of the signs, and caution will come out for the debris from that. Creed and Kligerman make more contact after the race gets going again. Allgaier gets into the turn 7 wall. Herbst pulls the pit road late in stage 2 due to his transmission issues. Then it comes out he's got fluid coming out of the car, goes another lap, and then pits again, and his day's done with a broken track bar, among other things. Moffitt, as I said, would return to the race. Connor Mozak goes off into the gravel in turn 6 and just motors right through it and keeps going. Does not fucking stop. And Gibbs takes the stage to win. Bowman second, Hill third, Allgaier fourth, Custer fifth, Mayer sixth, Barry seventh, Nemechek eighth, Creed ninth, and Kligerman in 10th. Another brake hose comes out on the track from somebody. And then we get a caution for Max McLaughlin. With damage, it stopped in turn 7. He slides out of the corner, smacks the wall hard. So we get going again, and the rest of this race is basically everybody's wondering who the fuck's got enough fuel, and most drivers don't have enough. So Nemechek's on pit road with 28 to go. Sammy Smith the following lap later as Gibbs continues to lead. Anthony Alfredo goes for a spin, but continues. Custer and Bowman make contact, spin in turn 1, both continue. Then Custer goes in the grass, spins in said grass, gets going again and keeps going, and then comes down pit road with 15 to go. Kyle Busch reports he's lost third gear. Austin Hill would pit from second with 12 to go. Gibbs pits coming to 9 to go. Gralla pits coming to 8 to go, along with Hemrick, who apparently has some issues. And then Parker Retzlaff, with 7 laps to go, spins into the gravel, can't get out of the gravel, caution. And Hemrick ends up going to the garage. And this is the restart where everything fucking went to shit. So, what happens? Well, they get the restart. Kyle Weatherman had stayed out. So they end up going like 3 or almost 4 wide at the front. Mayer tried to block Gibbs as close to the wall as he could, and then he kind of just moved up. So Gibbs got under him. They all come out of turn 1, and as they're heading on forward, Mayer and Gibbs end up making contact. Mayer looks like he got into the wall. If not, he almost did. So Gibbs just threw a late block. Mozak has a big save as they head towards the bus stop, and then Allgaier gets spun out coming out of the bus stop, and multiple cars pile in. Bowman, Brandon Jones, Kaz Gralla. Allgaier got tapped by Custer out of that area. Bowman essentially gets turned by 2 people, together, as everybody's trying to get a move on. Barry gets in the back of Klingerman, but they both barely avoid Allgaier, go with big front end damage, and officially Custer, Allgaier, Barry, Jones, Bowman, Sammy Smith, Nemechek, Mozak, Gralla, Jeb Burton, and Klingerman all involved. And apparently, as it turns out, Kyle Busch has lost all gears, because if you saw, he went wide into turn 1. Also, Allgaier also went wide into turn 1. I think that might have had a role in that. But anyway. So, they take a while to have to clean shit up. And apparently they didn't clean it up enough with all the speedy dry they used. But anyway. And then we get the restart. And the thing is, Mayer was pissed on the radio. He was pissed at Gibbs. And, that's the thing. Is like, they have history going all the way back to fucking ARCA. They had a fight at Martinsville last year. We all remember that. These two have tangled on various occasions. And it's one of those rivalries that people are really looking forward to, especially when Mayer hopefully gets to the Cup Series at some point. He already got a win this year, finally. And now he's got a shot at his second one. Gibbs has dominated all day, but all it takes is one mistake. And unfortunately, after the last restart, he made that mistake. Now, Mayer's crew chief did talk him down a couple of times during the caution. And then they went into turn 1. They get the restart. They go into turn 1. Mayer lined up behind Gibbs, and they go into turn 1, and around goes, and Mayer gets into Gibbs. And everybody spreads out, and like I said, somebody ended up turning Austin Hill, not Mayer. Hill got turned by somebody else. I don't know who. And as I said, Shody Creed ended up taking the lead. And Creed has come close to winning so many times. But Brockbeard said himself out of the race. He's now the next Ryan C. As in, when the fuck are you gonna goddamn win one of these things? So Creed has the lead as they're coming to the white flag, and then they go through turns 6 and 7, and that's where Creed fucks up. And that is where people are gonna get mad. Aside from the Mayer Gibbs thing, people are gonna get mad because NASCAR may not have cleaned up enough. Somebody in the midst of all the chaos may have been dropping oil in these final 2 laps. Who the fuck knows? All I know is Sam Mayer took the lead from Sheldon Creed, coming out of turn 7 to the white flag, held on, and that's the thing. When the caution came out with 7 to go, Allgaier and Mayer stayed out. They stretched their fuel. Well, I mean, Allgaier got, we know what happened, but Mayer stretched his fuel out so much, so far, and he somehow pulled it off. Oh, and Austin Hill ended up flipping Mayer off afterward. Actually, fuck it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this while I'm recording. I need to see if Mayer and Gibbs got. I need to see it. Hold on. Hold on. Also, Ross Chastain somehow pulled a fourth place finish out of his ass for DGM, which is fucking insane. Um, yeah, Sheldon Creed says, from PRN, Sheldon Creed says, just oil, I guess, really. The one drove through the 19 and handed the race to me. I got sideways in 11 and I let him, or 7, and I let him go by. I thought I'd be able to get closer, but Sam did a good job. Another way to lose one, I guess. Yep. Um, holy fucking shit. uh, no fight, but Gibbs says, congratulations on his second win. Definitely wish I could have got my 13th there. Um, And then from Matt Weaver, also on MRN, when asked about if they need to have a conversation about out, Ty says, I'm racing on Sundays. He has more starts and I have more wins. Wow. And the funniest thing is that Pockris had interviewed Gibbs and Gibbs apparently had said he wouldn't raise fuel by frustration or emotion. Now, although I think that's related to the Cup Series due to an incident he had with SVG last week in Indy. But regardless, no fight. Hill flips Mayer off. Mayer gets his second win, and now everybody's gonna have the conversation of what the fuck just happened. What did we just witness? All I can say is, Mayer, you did a good thing today. You did a good thing. Congratulations on your second victory there, bud. Ah, feels good, doesn't it? Feels good. Anyway, with all that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace. Let's go.